Today, the role of Keith Timmons is being played by Robin Strand.
Fawn Hall, where are you when I need you? Go away! I told you I don't want to be disturbed.
Keith, honey, and it's Gina.
Oh, gee. What are you doing here? Get in here.
Well, I just came over here to help. I thought maybe I could put some things up my sleeves and carry them out for you like what's-her-name did for Ollie North.
Look, I don't need you right now, okay? Why don't you just go home?
Don't you mean? Besides, I want to talk to you about something very important, our wedding. I mean, I want it to be fantastic, Keith. I want it to be just like Cruz and Eden.
Look, I don't have time to talk about that right now, all right? I've got to cover my tracks before Julia gets here. Because, she's going to start sniffing around, you know what I mean?
Go away.
I love you, too.
I don't have time for you now.
Are you all ready for your new job?
Well, we'll find out in just a little bit.
I hope you're also ready to tell me the real reason you've decided to work for the most unsavory character in Santa Barbara.
This is it. Home, sweet home.
Hello? Hello?
Put your hands up, I want both your heads off.
It's so peaceful and pretty in here. Do you think this is the famous haunted room that Fielding was talking so much about? I mean, I'm not feeling any of those, what do you call them?
Emanations, and I am.
What kind? Where are they coming from?
Well, I'm not sure if they're coming from the bed or you, but they're very compelling.
You know, maybe the room is normal again because Captain Anderson and Amelia have left it.
Yeah, maybe.
What? What was it looking for?
No,
What's that?
It's a book.
Through the looking glass of time. That's interesting. What's it say?
Oh, it's a book about how to, go back in time. Look at it, even gives instructions on how to do it. Listen to this. He who would be a traveler through time must peruse and practice.
What?
It's like, it's the old printing, see? Where the S's look like F's.
Yeah.
Must peruse and practice these following rules exactly. Turn thyself round 3 times. Are you with me?
Yes.
Fling a coin into infinity. Oh, what a drag. I don't think I have any, Oh.
What? Oh, you.
Yeah, what's it?
Magic already.
That's close enough.
Yeah.
Step through the looking glass.
Oh, now, how can you step through a mirror? Well, I guess it's easy to walk through a mirror when there isn't any glass. What do you say?
Go.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, do I look any different?
No, thank goodness.
Neither do you.
Well,
I'm glad.
me too. I don't want to be anybody else or anywhere else. I want to be here with you. Come here. Kiss me, wench.
For 9 months, you've been nagging me to marry you. I finally agree, and you don't even want to talk about wedding plans.
Look, I'll talk your ear off, all right? And just, you gotta make sure I'm not going to jail, that's all.
Keith, don't you think you're being a little paranoid? I mean, they finally come up with the money to hire you an assistant to help you out, and you assume they're setting a trap.
It's because the assistant is Julia.
So? Let her help you for a while and wait till you can find proof.
Just because by then it'll be too late.
Okay, Keith. I'll tell you what. You shred, and I'll talk, okay?
Yeah.
I was really serious about those wedding plans. I want to have a wedding just like Cruz and Eden's, exactly like it. I think we should go down to Mexico. I think we should go down to Mexico like they did. They went and they found a mystic. We could find our own mystic. And he could make me have dreams that would tell me how to create the perfect wedding for us. I got some really strong sleeping pills. Maybe I could spend all my time between now and then sleeping. Why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you being so thick? Julia is due here any minute. Got it? And that means that I've got to figure out very fast just what else I'm going to bury, burn, destroy, because if Julia gets her hot little hands on a hot item like the Hal Clark case, our future nest egg is going to be wiped out. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Easy, Caleb. I don't know you, mister. How come you know my name? Stay back, Jesse.
Adam? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me, Jesse.
It's your brother, Caleb. It's your little brother, Adam. That's who this is.
Hello, Caleb. You haven't changed much in all these years.
You have. It's been 18, 20 years since you run off?
Yeah, about that. This is my friend, Andrea. This is my brother, Caleb, his wife, Jessie.
Hi. It's nice to meet the both of you. Hi.
It's good to see you, Jess.
It's good to see you too, Adam.
Why'd you come here?
I wanted Andrea to see where I grew up. Show her the people I grew up with, those that are still around. It was time.
I don't know how you figure that. All the years you've been gone, you never once showed your face around here. Hardly even a word to let folks know you were alive, so why bother now?
Well, I'm wondering that myself.
Don't carry on like that, Caleb. What's gone don't matter now. He's your brother. That's family.
You tell him that. He's the one who turned his back on us. Didn't give a damn about how we was doing here. We're supposed to care about him now? No.
You know, I remember you always wanted to be like Pa. Well, you got your wish, because you sound just like him. You see, this is why I didn't come back for so long. The day I left, the day I joined the Army, my Pa was ragging on me just like this. The only difference is Ma's gone now.
He ain't the only one.
What are you saying?
Pa died last winter.
Yeah, well, good riddance.
You look like young Alice stepping through that looking glass up there.
Yeah, well, you know what you look like?
What, the King of Hearts?
No, I was going to say the White Rabbit.
Don't be silly. Nod.
Oh, well, you should see yourself.
You're sweet, but you're silly.
That's because I'm so happy. Something different.
Yeah, what?
They rearranged the furniture.
Well, that was fast work, wasn't it? Look at our buddy Fielden. Check him out.
He's the March Hare.
Now, don't be cruel. He's just trying to spruce up his image a little bit.
I can't believe him. He looks like, I don't know, Captain Kangaroo or
Now,
something.
Eden, come on.
Look at the way he's dressed. I've got to get a closer look. I'm going to go ask him for our mail.
We don't have any mail. Nobody knows we're here.
Good morning, Fielding.
Oh, may I help you?
Yeah, can we have our mail? Mr. and Mrs. Castillo.
Well, the mail that we receive here is for the guests of the inn. We have no Castillo registered.
Excuse us? Oh, I get it. We asked him to keep our presence here a secret. Well, you don't have to keep it a secret from us, pal, because we know we're here.
I am not your pal. And non-guests are not permitted to loiter around the premises. Now, if there's someone that you wish to see here...
Well, actually, I'd only like to see my wife, for obvious reasons. So if you don't mind giving us another key to 101, we'll go upstairs and get out of your hair.
Well, I do mind. There's another couple in that room.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's funny. I didn't see him, did you?
No.
I think we would have noticed if there was another couple in our room.
Yes, well, perhaps this will convince you.
Would you look at this? Mr. and Mrs. C.C. Capwell are here. They must have come back.
Well, the Capwells have been here for a week now.
I think that they must have gotten back together. And they came back here to celebrate. I think that's incredible. What a great happy honeymoon present. What do you think?
That is wonderful. Yeah.
I wonder if Jeffrey and Kelly came back. You think so? But I bet you Mason, Julia. I bet you they all
Wait, is
came
that guy
back.
at the radio say something about President Kennedy?
I had to be Senator Kelly. I think this is so great. I can't wait to surprise my parents. Thanks, Fielding. You're a piece of something about
Why did the Deputy Attorney General spend so much time with you?
Why don't you go to work? You're beginning to get on my nerves.
If it wasn't for some ulterior reason, then you must have done it on impulse, and that's just as bad.
Don't you dare give me a lecture on impulses. Not you, of all people.
Yeah, well, my impulses are consistent. Yours are unpredictable. That makes them dangerous.
You're a sleight-of-the-hand artist with words, Mason. Which impulses were you being consistent with when you passed out on Victoria's sofa?
Don't turn this around. We were talking about you.
I'm dandy. There's no risk to my career at all.
But there's something you're not telling me.
Well, this conversation is going nowhere, and one of us has to get to work. So, bye-bye. And thank you.
In the whole time I was growing up, I don't remember one kind word from that man for any of us. Not even from my mother, and she was a good woman, a good wife.
Your pa didn't show feelings, that's so. Except the harsh ones.
He had no use for me. He hated me from the time I was born.
You know, you gotten bigger, but you ain't gotten any smarter. Pa never hated you. You were Mom's favorite, and she was always protecting you.
If it wasn't for her, I never would have survived this family.
And Pa knew he had to make a man out of you.
I made a man of myself. And I gotta tell you, dodging bullets in Vietnam makes a whole lot more sense to me than being here.
Maybe you shouldn't have come back here. You know, we got along just fine without you. Even Ma did. So why don't you just get out now? Why don't you leave?
Yeah, well, maybe it was a mistake coming here to begin with.
No, it wasn't. I am glad to see you, Adam. And Caleb is, too. Even though he's too stubborn to own up to it.
Don't talk for me, Jesse.
Well, sometimes I have to, Caleb, when you're not thinking straight. Now, this is your brother. He is blood. And he's come back home to make peace with you. Now, you gotta give him the chance to do that. You gotta be decent to him. King, please. Now, you all sit down. I'm going to fix dinner. Why don't I give you a hand? Most likely, you're not used to working in the kitchen.
No, but I'm used to working with my hands.
You're very
I'd
kind.
love to pitch in.
But you've been traveling, you need to rest. Besides, somebody needs to stay around and keep these two civil. I won't be long.
Why don't we sit down?
So how's it going with the farm?
Well, I could make it sound pretty for you, but truth is that we barely holding on here. Oh, Jesse and I have to show for a whole lifetime of hard work as a pile of debts. The house and the farm will be gone soon.
I'm sorry, Caleb, I really am.
I bet you're just sitting there thinking how awfully smart you were leaving when you did.
No, I'm not.
Yes, well, it's true. It's the smartest thing you ever done. I hate you for it.
Why do you think Fielding was playing those games about not knowing us?
Well, I don't know, but if that's his idea of a joke, he's got a lousy sense of humor.
You know, it was really strange. It wasn't just his hair that was different. It was like his whole personality had changed.
He's a lot more rude. Anyway, here we are. Let's go in here.
Do you really think they gave our room away? This is, you know, maybe. My parents, they don't want us to know that they're here. I mean, they didn't know we were going to be here.
Maybe we're going to run into him sooner or later anyway.
Yeah, we could laugh over the coincidence. I could tell them how happy I am for them.
Yeah, great.
Now, this is ridiculous.
It's starting to make me mad now, you know? We paid for the damn room. I'm going to get a key. I'm going to make him give me a key.
I'll be right here.
I'm going to make him give me a key.
I'll wait for a few minutes.
All right.
Let me see. Contributions to re-election funds. I'll make that contributions to Santa Barbara Symphony. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Friendly judges. Just cut out the friendly.
Keith?
What?
I think I've had just about enough of this.
What?
You can either give me your full attention right now and we can discuss wedding plans, or I'll drop the entire contents of this file out that window, page by page.
No, please, Gina, don't. That's my expense account for my office. There's some very questionable entries in there.
Okay, I could relabel it charities. If you want to talk about the wedding, is it a deal?
All right, deal.
That's what I thought.
Whoa, what are you doing here? What is
I'm
this?
just warming you up a little.
Oh, well.
No, wait. No hanky-panky.
What?
Not until we make our wedding plans.
Oh, what the hell? A few nights with you is worth a few years in prison. Go ahead, plan.
Okay. First, we go down to Mexico.
Yeah, we go down to Mexico. What, are you crazy? I got all this stuff to do here. What, are you nuts?
Come on. I'll be your little hot enchilada. What do you say?
Well,
No.
All right, Mexico. Well, you... Only as far as Tijuana.
Keith, how am I going to find a mystic in a little mountaintop village in Tijuana?
That's it, Gina. I mean, it's either Tijuana or you're going to have to settle for Pepe's Fiesta Burger downtown.
What is the point of hanging around here? He says he hates me. What am I? And then I'm supposed to sit down at his table and eat his food? I mean, this is crazy. It's as crazy as coming back here was.
Well, King, what did you expect to find? You knew this wasn't going to be easy.
I got one more thing I want to do. I want to go visit where my mother's buried. And then we can get the hell out of here, okay?
If you're sure that's what you want. Would you like some company?
No, I don't think so. Not this time, thanks. I won't be long.
You'd have thrown it away long ago, ain't that so? You don't have to patch things up and wear them till they fall off and not know if you can replace them.
Jesse, I can understand why you would resent me.
I don't resent you. And Caleb don't really hate Adam either. It's only we like to be you. Or anybody except who we are.
Thank you for telling me that. I think that is something that Adam needs to know.
How did my father look?
Well, he looked a lot like, well, he looked like the pictures you showed me of him when he was marrying your mother.
That's how my mother looked. She acted like she'd never seen me before.
And Mrs. C was the same way with me.
Do you think that Mama and Daddy and Fielding got together to play a prank on us, like they're dressing different and pretending like to not to know us?
Oh, that's a possibility. That's a distinct possibility. Because the only other explanation I can think of is not a possibility.
What? Oh, you mean through the looking glass? Cruz, come on.
I know.
Kiki, did I ever tell you that I worked in a film with Marilyn? It was the one she did with Eve Montana. I just did a small part and they cut it out.
darling, you told me.
She was so nice on the set.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
Yeah, she died last night. She took an overdose of sleeping pills. They don't know if it was an accident or a suicide.
And she was only 36 years old. Did you find your room this morning, by the way? You knocked on my door by mistake, remember?
Oh, yeah, yes, I did. Thank you.
Good.
I ran into you this morning, too.
Yes, I know. I mistakenly gave you a $10 bill for some wood.
I'm Sophia Capwell. This is my husband, C.C.
I'm Cruz Castillo. I believe it was a $1 bill. This is Eden. Eden.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
She's my wife.
Nice to meet you.
And we are honeymooning here at the inn.
Oh, that's so neat. Really, this is a perfect place. It really is.
We're on our second honeymoon. It's very nice meeting you both.
Our pleasure.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. I think I'm losing my mind.
Cruz. It says 1962.
Come on, this is one of these papers that you get printed up at a...
No, it's not. The spell that we did in the tower room really worked. We've gone back in time to before I was born.
I'm the kind who loves only one, so the...
Okay, State of California versus Fenn. Embezzlement charges drop 10,000. Contributions to Santa Barbara Symphony, $10,000 to Wick. Cello, come in.
Had to see a client. I thought I'd stop by and see how Santa Barbara's newest assistant DA was doing.
Oh, she's doing great.
And working very hard, I see.
Well, I didn't take this job for R&R.
Rack and ruin, I had my suspicions.
Break over now.
You know, there was a time you'd have been delighted for me to come in unexpectedly. You'd have dropped everything and rushed into my arms.
That's not true. I always wanted to drop everything and rush into your arms, but I rarely did.
I suppose so. Memory distorts. Income tax return, Keith Timmons, 1986.
That's none of your business.
Is it yours?
No, it was misfiled, that's all.
Oh. Well, where is his dishonorable self?
In Mexico?
Escorting a prisoner or setting up a drug cartel?
I don't know. He's with Gina somewhere. Mason, I really have to get some work done.
Well, before I go, I need you to answer one question.
Only if I absolutely have to.
Are you ready to come back to your old job, and can I move back in?
That's 2 questions. And the answer to that is no. I'm not ready, and you can't move back. If you want your home to be my home, you're going to have to stash more than a toothbrush there. You know what I'm saying?
There's nobody like you, Julia. If I were Keith Timmons, I'd be shaking in my shoes. Don't work too hard, huh?
Snap out of it. Aha! Now label, and it's sealed. This is a challenge. Oh, Keith, you little devil. What are you doing with the Hal Clark investigation in a secret, unmarked file?
Rest in peace. You never really did have much peace in your life, did you? They worked you from the day you were born till the day you died. That's probably what happened to you. You just got tired and gave up. If I'd known you were sick, I would have come. I would have come no matter what. But they didn't tell me at the hospital. I guess they knew that that was the one thing I was hanging on to, the thought I could see you again. And then when I was well enough, it was too late. You were gone. I'm sorry. About a year ago, something happened that changed my life. I became responsible for someone very special. She was very sick, and I took care of her, and I helped her get well again. Didn't work out for us, but it turned me around. And now, there's someone that I found that I want to share my life with. Her name's Andrea, Mama, and she's beautiful, and she's brave, and she's loyal just like you. And for some reason, she loves me too. And I'm gonna make sure that I'm worthy of that love, and I'm gonna go all the way with this, just like you said I could. I'm gonna make good your faith in me. But I need to know that wherever you are, you know what's happening, and that you're proud of me. That you're proud of me at last.
Now tell me, where is your beautiful wife? She's so pretty. And
Actually, that's what's so wonderful about it. He is different than any other man I've ever known. I'm the luckiest person in the world.
I think he's the lucky one.
Oh, well, there they are.
Hmm?
Cruz.
Hi, girlie.
Hi.
Hi, honey. Oh, this is a nice coincidence. I was just having the nicest talk with your husband, Eden. Well, maybe we could all have a drink together later.
I'd like it very much. I just have this feeling like we're good friends already.
I wish I'd known your mother. Something's happened to you.
I could feel her forgiveness. Maybe now I can forgive myself.
Maybe you can forgive others.
You mean my father?
Yeah. And Caleb, too.
I can't stop him hating me.
Ken, your brother doesn't hate you. Jesse said that he was bitter because he's so unhappy with his own life.
If I had money, I would give it to him.
No. But there are other things you can give him.
No, you've seen him. He's so closed off. I just think we got to get out of here before it gets worse.
No, I won't let you do that. For the last 5 years, I have had nothing but hatred in my heart. And the only one that was hurt by it was me.
I don't hate Caleb. It's the other way around.
Well, help him. Help him get rid of it. You have a chance to work things out with your brother. You didn't with your father. Don't lose that.
If you want me to, I'll do it for you.
No. Do it for yourself.
This is not the same Mexico where Cruz and Eden had their adventure. This place isn't dope. It's a flea bag. It's a cucaracha den. It's a dirty hole.
Make up your mind, will you? Look, I'm sorry, baby. This is the best thing we can do for the moment, all right?
I'll tell you what. Why don't we call it the whole engagement? And when you figure out this little problem, you give me...
No. Sit down. sit down and tell me exactly what you want, and I'll do my best to try and get it for you.
I already told you what I want, Keith. I want a magical Mexican experience. I want to meet a mystic that'll make me have a dream about the place that we should get married that'll be just perfect. I want a betrothal ceremony with the sacred knots.
Buenas noches, mis amigos. I am Gallardo.
Yeah, so what do you want?
Do you do betrothal ceremonies?
I can reveal to you the sacred mysteries of marriage. I can induce dreams to reveal the future. I can perform the binding of the knots, which once tied cannot be undone until death.
This is perfect. That's exactly what Cruz and Eden did. They thought they were just like him.
Excuse me there, amigo. How much do you charge for your services?
We will not talk about anything so crude as payment, senor, until you know what I can do. Believe me, my friends, you will be completely satisfied. Please, follow me.
Come on. Listen, if this thing doesn't work out, can we get a good old El Refundo?
I have never met a real private detective before, and I still think it sounds very exciting. How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it a few years. I worked for the police department before that, among other things I did.
I assume you two didn't meet on the job.
No, we met in Europe. Well, it's a long story.
But it has a happy ending.
Yes, it does.
That's nice. Did you have a big wedding?
No, it was mostly family.
But I have a big family.
Do you really? Do you have a lot of brothers and sisters?
Well, I have an older brother and a younger brother and sister. We all live in Santa Barbara.
Oh, that's nice.
No kidding.
Isn't that cool?
That's incredible. I mean, that's where we're from. See, we all have another connection.
Your parents still alive?
Oh, yes. Very much.
That's nice.
Chris, I bet you like to dance.
Well, you haven't lived until my husband has led you on the dance floor.
May I have the pleasure?
I absolutely could not refuse you.
Well, that
Can you
sounds like...
live without me for a few minutes?
I can't refuse you.
We'll be back.
They make a handsome couple.
Sophia can make any man look good. Would you like to dance?
I'd love to. You know, you remind me a lot of my father.
I do.
He's a very handsome man.
Well, thank you very much. Look, may I be honest? If you were my daughter, I mean, if I were your father, I'm not sure that I would approve of your choice of a husband.
Did you see your pa's grave?
No, I didn't look for it.
It's right next to your ma's. Must be kind of overgrown. I'll have to see to it.
Why bother?
Well, that's one thing we agree about. I can't, I'm sorry. Jesse, thanks for looking after us.
I was happy to, Adam.
Goodbye, Caleb.
Look, there's something you better have before you go. Something Pa left for you.
Oh, what the hell would Pa have for me? My medals from Vietnam. I sent these to Mom.
She gave them to Pa before she died.
And he kept them?
Something else in there for you.
For Adam Garver. This letter was spoke to Parson White by Lucas Garver, his father, on February 15th, 1987.
That's the day before he died.
If you are ready, I will now perform the sacred binding of the knot.
Yeah, we're the only thing that parts is death, right? Yeah.
We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Boberías, 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 boberías. Ojo. Tonterías, 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 boberías, tonterías, boberías, tonterías, boberías, boberías, tonterías, boberías, tonterías.
Hey, so tight there, Giardo. We don't want that to part aside so quick there. All right. Hey, Giardo there. Hey, come here, Mingo. Get an itch in my nose. You think you could scratch it for me?
Oh, sure.
Other side.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
We have just been gypped by the old gyp tech. Oh, I don't believe this. He's trussed us up here like the turkeys we are, and I'm paying for the privilege. Oh, boy, do we deserve this. We just deserve this.
You were not betrothed?
It's strange that this will be the first letter I ever wrote you, and also the last. I won't say it, but I know I'm dying. Well, I'm ready. I don't know where you are, even if you're alive. But there are things I gotta get off my chest before I leave this world. And off my conscience, too. I know there was never any love lost between you and me. I was hard on you, but I couldn't be any different. I made myself vow I'd never be like my own father was, that I'd be sober and God-fearing and work hard and teach my sons to be the same. I had to make you strong enough to live in this world, to prepare you for the road ahead. It mattered more to me than being loved. And I think I'd done my job. You went out to fight a war, and the medals you sent back showed that you did honor yourself and your country. Your brother Caleb has proved himself by working to keep this farm and our home and never giving up through all the bad years. And he and Jesse are seeing to me and in my grave now. There are things I wish I'd done different. I wish I was the kind of man who could have put an arm around you and said, "Good job, son." I know you wanted that. And I could never do it. I still can't. But I wanted you to know that whatever wrong I'd done in my life, the only thing I did right was to father two strong, good men. You and Caleb. I'm proud of you both. Caleb, I don't want to go to my grave never having said it. I love you. I want to go to Papa's grave and clear it off so people can read his name. I'll give you a hand.
David, wait, you know, I spy on people for a living. I don't like doing it in my spare
That's
time.
fine. We're checking. We're just gonna make sure Mom and Daddy are all right.
They're not your mama and daddy yet.
Yeah, but they're gonna be my Mom and Daddy. You know when I figured it out? It's gonna be almost 9 months. I'm gonna be born.
You're gonna be a beautiful baby, too.
Yeah, you're cheating. You already saw my baby pictures.
It's the strangest thing I've ever experienced. I realize my father-in-law-to-be is jealous of me for dancing with my mother-in-law-to-be.
Yeah, you see, but he doesn't know that. All they know is you're a handsome stranger. My mother thinks you're adorable, and my daddy feels threatened by you.
Adorable. Maybe we're dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yeah.
Then who's dreaming, you or me?
I made Mozart, and I danced with him once, Stacey. What's so terrible about that? I was being friendly to a charming couple.
Friendly? I have another name for that.
Your jealousy is going to drive me absolutely crazy. Now stop it before you destroy this marriage.
What do you think you're doing? We came here to be together, alone, and you immediately latch on to another man. Somebody else's husband to boot.
I can't take another minute of this. I didn't do anything wrong.
You are an arrogant, jealous, bully.
ugly, and I hate you, and I want a divorce. I mean it.
No matter what the future brings, I've got
We're gonna break up?
No, wait a second. Wait a second. You're here. So they obviously worked it out.
Yeah, but where is here? Well, we're in the past. I don't think we're ever going to get back to 1988 if things go wrong in 1962. We've got to get my parents back together. Otherwise, I might not ever be born.
Yeah.